Barasa. Asante sana First Lady wetu. Kabla sijatoa hotuba yangu fupi kwa lugha ya Kiingereza, niruhusu ninene machache. Nachukua fursa hii kwanza kuwapatia heko wale chief officers wetu ambao wamekula kiapo siku ya leo, kwa sababu kazi inaendelea. Na pia nashukuru sana MCAs wetu wakiongozwa na speaker wetu wa County Assembly kwa kazi nzuri ambayo wamefanya kupitisha wale chief officers wote ambao wamekula kiapo siku ya leo. Na sisi hapa mambo ni kazi. Tuko na miradi kadhaa ambazo tumeendeleza kutokana na ruwaza yangu ya maendeleo ya 2023-2027. Na mimi tukiwakaribisha machief officers wote, jambo ambalo natakana mtilie mkazo vile Deputy Governor amesema ni kwenda mashinani. Tumewapatia kazi ya kufanya, mnakaa ofisi na kwenda mashinani, because our priority is to serve the people of Kakamega. Tumeelewana pale? Na pia sisi tuko na miradi kadhaa ambazo tunafanya, ndiposa Kakamega County is always on the top list of those counties which are doing very well on matters development. Vile mnaona hapa, kazi inaendelea hapa Buhungu Stadium na itakamilika by June 2026. Na pia tumepewa ile heshima kubwa in the entire republic to be hosting the Federation of East African Secondary School Sports Association. Games zitakuwa hapa Kakamega kuanzia wiki ijayo tarehe 14 hadi tarehe 24. We shall be hosting the East African Games and we'll have almost 9 countries here in Kakamega, including Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Ivory Coast, Botswana, Nigeria, and of course sisi kama wenyeji. So we are honored. Na sisi hapa shughuli yetu ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba wageni wakikuja kuanzia next week we receive them, kwa sababu our agenda is to make sure that Kakamega is put on the global map. Pia tunaendeleza kazi kule level 6 ambapo tunashirikiana vema na serikali kuu kupitia kwa wizara ya Department of Defense DOD. Wanajeshi wameingia pale kuhakikisha kazi imekamilika kwa level 6 hospital by January 2026, ili watu wetu ambao walikuwa wanaenda katika hospitali za rufaa kule Moi ama kule Kenyatta watakuwa wanakuja hapa. So we have positioned this county as one of the most integral counties on matters development. Tunatilia mkazo sana mambo ya kuhakikisha ya kwamba tuko na chakula cha kutosha. Tunatilia mkazo masuala ya vijana. Tunatilia mkazo masuala ya uzalishaji wa mali, yani wealth creation. Ndiposa kule Likuyani tuko na mradi unaendelea kule wa industrial park, na hiyo itakamilika ili watu wetu pia waweze kupata ajira. Ukija kule Lugari tulizindua rasmi mradi wa kusaga mahindi, maize milling plant. Sasa wakulima wetu wa mahindi tuko na soko pale Lugari, the entire western region mahindi tuko na soko pale. Na pia wale ndugu zetu ambao wanatafuta kazi tumepatiana nafasi karibu 500 pale Fuka kwa ile kampuni ambayo inashughulika na mahindi. Ukija Malava tunaendeleza ile Tumbeni Dairy Factory ambayo itakamilika by end of this year, na pia vijana wetu watapata ajira pale. Ukienda Shinyalu tuko pia na mradi wa kujenga Madala Tea Factory ambayo itasaidia vijana wetu kupata ajira na pia itasaidia pakubwa wakulima wetu ambao wanapanda majani chai. Ukienda Ikolomani tuko na Gold Refinery na pia tukishirikiana na Wizara ya Cooperatives tunaenda kuanzisha pale factory ya kahawa. A coffee milling plant will be established in Ikolomani ambayo itasaidia pakubwa wakulima wetu wa kahawa. So pia ningependa kuchukua fursa hii kuwahamisha watu wote wa Kakamega kupanda kahawa, kwa sababu ukipanda kahawa itawezesha wakulima wetu kupata pesa mfukoni, na nimeambiwa ya kwamba 1 acre of coffee plantation unaweza kupata a minimum of 1 million Kenya shillings. So kama county we want to invest in coffee farming. Tutaweka miche ya kutosha kuanzia mwezi wa Oktoba ili wakulima wetu wapate miche ya bure ya kahawa, na tuwezeshe wale ambao wako na mashamba ya kupanda kahawa pia wapate nafasi ya kupanda kahawa. Tumeelewana pale? Ukienda kule Mumias West tuko na kiwanda cha kutengeneza mbolea, Matawa Organic Factory ambayo inaendelea kule. Na hiyo project zote zinafanywa kupitia kwa ruwaza ambayo ni ya maendeleo, tukishirikiana na watu wa Kakamega. So sisi hapa our priority ni mambo ya maendeleo. Na kwa upande wa siasa ya kitaifa pia mimi kama mwenyekiti wa chama cha ODM nachukua fursa hii kumshukuru sana kinara wetu Raila Amolo Odinga na rais wetu kwa kutia sahihi ile MOU 10 point agenda ambayo inatilia mkazo mambo ya inclusivity, inatilia mkazo mambo ya kuhakikisha ugatuzi unadhamiri, support of devolution, ambayo inatilia mkazo mambo ya kuhakikisha abduction inakoma. Na kutokana na ile MOU, jana rais aliteua 5-member committee chaired by Senator Agnes Zani ambaye atakuwa anahakikisha full implementation of the MOU ambayo ilitoa sahihi na rais wetu akiongoza chama cha UDA na pia kinara wetu Raila Amolo Odinga akiongoza chama cha ODM. Na sisi kama wana ODM tunasema tunaunga mkono serikali ya broad based kwa sababu ya uwiano ambao imeleta, na tutaenda kila mahali kuhakikisha watu wetu wamefanya kazi bila chuki. Tutahakikisha watu wetu wametilia mkazo shughuli ya kufufua uchumi wetu. Kwa haya machache niruhusu sasa nisome ujumbe mfupi kwa lugha ya Kiingereza, kwa sababu hawa ambao wameapishwa siku ya leo ni siku yao maalum as the chief guests who are our chief officers that have been sworn in today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for me to address you this afternoon, particularly our new chief officers. This is an auspicious moment when I'm officially welcoming 13 new chief officers to serve in my government, having taken the oath of office. And I wish to take this early opportunity to wish you all the very best, and of course, as you strive to serve in this government, because our priority is people-centric service. The process of appointing these new chief officers has been long, rigorous, and in accordance to the law. These men and women Having satisfied all the requirements to serve in their respective offices and having duly taken their oath of office, have demonstrated their willingness to unreservedly work with me in meeting my commitments to the people of Kakamega. These commitments are expressed in 6 pillars: 1, health, water and sanitation; wealth creation and infrastructure development; food security; education; socio-economic development; and good governance. The new officers are coming in during the second and crucial leg of my first term in office. This is also a time that I expect every member of my executive to understand that they have to take a visible part in a process of service delivery that involves excellence, teamwork, collective responsibility, and servant leadership. With this new team, I want to see a re-energized government service and county renewal. To my new chief officers, I'm aware that you have come from diverse backgrounds, but once you are here, I want you to see each of you as a part of a cohesive team whose smart strategies and dedication will be seen in public leadership. Apart from my 6 pillars of my development agenda, I wish to draw your attention to the County Integrated Development Plan 2023-2027. Each of you will have to locate where we are in terms of fulfilling our commitments in this key document and determine how your departments will achieve the remaining obligations. As part of my executive, you share in the trust that the people of this great county placed in me in the last elections. I am confident that I have a team that will help me to respond proactively and effectively to the leadership challenges that the residents of Kakamega gave me, which is to deliver services effectively and efficiently. From the rig of the process that you have gone through and the competition that you faced, it must have come to your realization that public service is actually a privilege and not a right. Public service is a privilege and not a right. As such, you are expected to treat the appointing authority and the residents of Kakamega with great respect for the honor that bestowed upon you. In the government, loyalty is key because you cannot achieve our objectives and a vision that you do not subscribe to. From today, it is the people of Kakamega first, and your interests will follow. Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue with our monthly service delivery meetings, which serve as a dashboard to monitor our performance as a government in each and every department. In addition, our new chief officers will sign performance contracts with their respective CECs to commit themselves to our standards of service delivery. We will use these contracts to regularly evaluate individual performances based on the key indicators as outlined in your terms of reference. In the last few days, I have paid a particular attention to industrialization, and I would like all of you to embed in your departmental objectives strategies of creating job opportunities and wealth creation. In Kakamega County, we must deliberately work out to reduce poverty. I would like to see a better infrastructure, better roads, an upgrade of government facilities to justify the budget that you approve. I wish to see full implementation of ECD and vocational technical education, both in terms of quantity and quality, and the impact thereof. We like to see better services in urban areas, and this will directly result in more revenues to administration. The 3 newly created municipalities, that is Malaba, Butere, and Matunda, must be supported to serve the residents of the respective urban areas. And in addition, I wish to see the full implementation of the valuation role. Most important, I wish to see a proper implementation of programs targeting youth and women to improve their lives in a sustainable manner. Without well thought out programs, we will continue throwing away resources on initiatives that do not have serious impact to our people. The youth should be assisted to become more competitive so as to secure or create jobs. On the agricultural sector, we must strengthen our cooperatives. We must also work very closely with other departments to ensure that we have food security in Kakamega County. Departments must have to think outside the box and see how we can enhance value addition in selected value chains, even without the support of our partners. As a government, it is time to offer solutions to the challenges that our people are facing. Regarding investments in our county, prospective investors must be treated with the deserved dignity. Any engagements with individuals and organizations interested in investing in Kakamega should be carried out with absolute clarity, integrity, and honesty. The compass of my government is policy. Each officer shall ensure that we implement policies to the letter. I am aware there could be policies which may not go well with our people. Should you encounter such, make sure you consult adequately and act prudently. My door will always be open for consultations, but my expectation is that we'll always come with proposed solutions to the issues at hand. We say that innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. But generally, I want to assure you of my reserved support. To the rest of the members in the executive, I am emphasizing on the need for tangible outputs, and because leadership is action and not position, the measure of a leader in their capacity to translate vision into reality. The measure of a leader is their capacity to translate vision into reality. As executives, you are also supervisors of officers under your charge. And as you may already be aware, we cannot deliver on our commitments as an administration if we are not accountable and efficient. My charge to you is that you must lead your troops from the front, particularly in relation to time management. Who you are as a leader is reflected in the standards you set for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to say that I have faith in these new officers, and I am confident that with your support, they are going to deliver in their respective roles. To the rest of the staff, I want to appreciate you for the support that you have given my administration as we serve the people of Kakamega County. As I said, our motto is service delivery, and not just service delivery, it's servant leadership. Lastly, I also want to take this opportunity once more to thank the President and Right Honorable Raila Odinga for yesterday's bold move to form a 5-member committee chaired by Senator Agnes Zani to ensure full implementation of the 10-point agenda that was signed between the party of UDA and ODM in addressing the needs and aspirations of all Kenyans in matters Article report implementation, inclusivity, protection and strengthening of devolution, leadership and integrity, fight against corruption, and national cohesion. With those many remarks, I want to wish you the very best. Wale ambao wamekula kiapo kama chief officers, The challenge is now to make sure that you deliver, make sure that you create an impact. Hizi nafasi ambazo umepewa, it is not for your personal gain. We want to see you people being visible everywhere. Muende mashinani, go to your respective sub-counties. Nikija kule, I don't want to meet visitors in your own sub-county. I'll be visiting. We want to see the impact that you're bringing to this administration. And as you deliver your day-to-day activities, always ask yourself, what value are you adding to my administration? With those many remarks, nawashukuru sana, asanteni na Mungu awabariki.